offensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, this has been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Got his man. Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many.
He's loose. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Man, you can almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Pulls it in. It's Durham. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. LSU lining up first and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown LSU! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Fighting off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to run. Those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Everybody and their brother striving for the goal line. Loose football. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to power it in. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses.
Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball support.
And he missed it. No
Defense,
good.
getting filled for the defense.
Still tie ball game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Steps away to find some room. Got a man. It's Hilton. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. Man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, because this guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to throw it. Quickly complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's open on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Keeps it on the draw. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Touchdown, LSU! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't... And take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They're going to run it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it... hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives him a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player, David.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving. And some room to work. 1st down and more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane opener, you don't sack him right away. You allow him to get outside the pocket. He is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back like a
touchdown. Tigers made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. It's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Power football with the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Intentional throw. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts.
Why hit this draw? You haven't paid up.
Will take the penalty. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. False start on offense. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Epps. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The give on the option. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. LSU quick to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds. And defense is on its heels. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Buying some time. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tiger. Ball that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On target to the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Every defense. Country talks about hitting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the first half on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Leaves it with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quick completion on the out. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. He's ready to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight
You
up.
hear that? You hear that, bro?
I got to step on him.
Like, listen,
You got to step on him.
listen to how we grew up.
You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hart. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Pulled and fired complete. At the 45 on his way. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick release on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot.
Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
To their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off-play action on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to throw, it's Parks. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Hilltoppers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Might be changing the route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Durham. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Let's go! He'll run it again. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sharp. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? is in store. We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Dropping back, it's Parks. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Give to the single back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
To throw, it's Parks. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Myers.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Hilltoppers are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Using his legs, it's Perry. Plows through the defense. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single running back.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead and had a great day today.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. This time he's got it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floating away. At the 35, he's open. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Timeout, LSU. After this, it'll be a wrap. Corner's going to give them room. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.